Investment securities should be Valentine's Day gifts to deepen financial literacy. Well, this was part of a wide-ranging roundtable discussion at Slice Restaurant in Lagos, moderated by Arise News business correspondent Rotus Oddiri.
All right, so Valentine's Day, of course, known for a lot of material gifts with respect to, pick anything, food, clothing, trips, and the like. But I wanted to ask you all what you think about investment securities as a gift. So whether it's to buy somebody shares or a bond or, commercial papers, whatever it is. What are your thoughts on an investment security as a gift for Valentine's Day? Patience, start with you.
Thank you, Rotus. So giving investments bonds as Valentine gifts is interesting. But I would say that it's only for the financial savvy person, right? Because imagine imagine receiving bonds, investment, stocks, and all those sorts of things, and I don't know what it's for. It would either lose value, or if I know what it's for, it would, appreciate. And it also depends on, how you've been raised, what you've been taught, the kind of environment you've surrounded yourself with. Some people haven't really learned so much about financial, growth, wealth, and all those things. They're still on a survival level. So gifting them investments like stocks, bonds, and all of that can, But on the other hand, you have people that have improved themselves. They're money conscious. They're wise. They know their path to financial freedom. It's a good gift to give them.
Olusegun, what do you think?
Oh, I think it's a perfect gift. If you ask me, it is a perfect gift, and I can't wait for more people to get financially literate and know that when you're thinking about someone and you want to appreciate the person, you're not just thinking about what the person values right now. You're also thinking about what will be useful to the person in the long run. While some of the fashion items may be beneficial in the sense that they could be assets, and that assets are things that will eventually increase in value and get you, for some of them that have dividends, give you more interest at the end of the day. It is, from my point of view, the perfect, like you said, I'm going to hold you. I'm not going to let you go. And if you've been thinking about what to give to your loved one, your family, your friend, your mom, your dad, please, stocks, bonds, treasury bills, ETFs, please it doesn't matter the amount, because in 10 years, no, in 1 year, that value would have gone up. So it's like giving somebody a gift that will keep giving.
So speaking of making financial decisions, there's a narrative that a lot of women in Nigeria now are putting their brand and their personal business ahead of romance. Is that accurate?
Love is nice, love is beautiful. If you have it, nice. If you don't have it, you cannot kill yourself.
Yeah.
So, but there's that one constant thing, what you are building, that no one can take away from you. No one can wake up and say, oh my God, I don't have feelings anymore. You look fat, you look ugly, I'm bored. Your business cannot do that if you put in the work.
Right.
Your career cannot up and leave you one day. But your man can find another body, and that's goodbye to you and your love, and you've invested so much in that. It's good and fine, invest in people, invest in your emotions, but prioritize yourself. And in prioritizing yourself, that's building yourself, developing yourself, your work, whatever it is that makes you you. Your life shouldn't center around love. Yes, right. Love is nice. Valentine's Day, celebrate love. I'm not hating.
Of course,
yeah,
of course,
right?
of course.
I'm not hating, but go and do your business.
Yeah.
Like people that have businesses, focus on that. Love can come another time.
She's just not a picture of love.
I love love.
Get
I love
the
love.
bag.
I like to be logical, because a lot of women these days are very emotional.
Yeah.
They just put things that shouldn't be at the foremost. And they centerize men, and they make it so, oh, love this, love that. It's all cute, but what about you? What are you doing for yourself?
Yeah.
So please, love is nice, but get the money, sis. Get the money.
So, it's been said, I'm representing the male constituency here and bringing forward their concerns.
Okay.
That women are in the expectation role during Valentine's Day as it's approaching, while men are under pressure to try to get gifts. And with this economy where prices are rising, it's a little unfair on them. What are your your thoughts on that. Is that an accurate assessment?
Let me speak for the women. There's still like 70-80% of women that still go all out to get gifts. So while there is the general assumption that, oh, men are under pressure to get gifts, give gifts, I still think that women reciprocate, especially, see, if you find a woman that likes you,
right, you're blessed.
You're going to enjoy, because you would always get gifted, especially when this person knows that that is your love language.
In terms of if you're concerned about the economy and all, then cut your
cuts according to
track
your
your
size.
expenses, budgets, adjust.
Yeah. Financial support seems to be more of a prerequisite for relationships, not just in Nigeria. It's something that's elsewhere, but just here because of where things are now. So I would like for the three of you to speak to that, and also the girlfriend spousal allowance. It's a thing. So where are the three of you on that?
Personally, I think that men should please be men.
Right.
Stop complaining about being a man. Yes, you're supposed to be providers.
Yeah.
There are times men were fighting wars.
Yeah.
Now we just have men that are bitching on the internet, excuse my French.
Yeah.
We have men that are complaining about being men. We're not asking you to give us the word, we're asking you to just play your role while we play ours.
All right. I want to round off so we can enjoy our food. On marriage and artificial intelligence, blend these two together, right? So there's some stats showing that more individuals are putting off marriage, and for a lot of women, it's because of I guess career advancement or education and so on. And then two, we're seeing the rise of AI partners, right? These virtual partners that are trained to talk to you, basically whether they be women or men. So I just wanted to get your collective thoughts on where you see, what your thoughts on people putting off marriage later, or maybe even getting married at all for the sake of whatever it is their goals are on the women's side, and then what you think of artificial intelligence partners. Who wants to go first?
This is my first time. Well, this is like my first proper time actually hearing someone else bring up this whole AI. Have you guys heard about AI partners before?
Yes, I have.
Like in practical sense.
Online, yes.
Online.
Yes, online.
I mean, is it like the OnlyFans thingy?
No, this is like an actual bot that talks to you.
Yeah, an actual
so there are
bot.
apps you can actually talk to it.
Oh my
How
god,
was your
that's
day?
a little bit pathetic. I'm sorry.
Remember the movie Subservience?
Yep, and
Where they
her
had-
as well.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, I
When
saw
they
that
had this
movie.
AI
Yeah.
nanny, robotic nanny, and all. So yes.
Oh my god, I don't think that. Oh god.
That one, no.
And
There are
it's advancing.
7 billion people in the world, and you
Yeah.
cannot
Please pick one.
and if you cannot find one person, then pick yourself.
Right, stay on your own.
Yes, develop yourself.
Yeah,
We're
AI
created. I'm sorry. We're
Yeah.
created for connection.
exactly.
Yes.
We want to feel heard. We
By
want to feel
an
seen
artificial
and
person?
felt.
Yeah.
So if we're not getting it from the next human being, right next to
Yeah.
us, then we go into AI. What do you think people are doing with social media? What
Right.
do you do with your mobile phone? You
But
connect. Sorry, let me say this.
Yeah.
You get back from work. How do you unwind? You go on social media. You start going. You scroll reels. You start
Okay.
looking. You entertain yourself.
Yes.
What's going on with your emotional state?
Yes,
You're
I'm
regulating your
connected.
emotional. You're creating balance. Some chemical hormones are going on. You're a doctor. Chemical hormones are going on. You are relaxing with that. So the world is tilting towards this.
And just to jump in, that is
you.
one of social media was listed as one of the reasons why
People are
marriages are
debating
declining.
that.
So yeah, I really do want to
but
get
at
your
the end of the day,
yeah.
There's someone behind that tweet. There's someone behind that reel. It feels real. I mean, if I'm going on Twitter, looking at a tweet, someone made the tweet.
Right.
A human being with an emotion that has the similar experiences as I am.
Yeah.
That's why we have retweets, right?
Right,
Something
right,
that
right.
you can relate to.
Yeah.
Because it feels real. There's a real human being there
Yeah.
that has life experiences
Yeah.
that you have, that you can relate to. So it makes it feel more original. But a robot that was created in the lab by someone that
Yeah.
has an ideal of the world, not the real experience, it feels a little bit off.
You're not in agreement.
I-
Did you want to finish your point or what?
No, it's okay.
Okay,
let us-
well, go ahead.
So I definitely do not subscribe to going after you're looking for love and you're going towards AI.
Yeah.
While it's nice, AI is absolutely intelligent, and the beautiful thing about it is the prompt you give to it, you train it with so much data, and then it does exactly what you want it to do. I can imagine how beautiful that relationship would mentally feel like, but it does not suffice for human interaction. It doesn't suffice for even the physical part of you having someone, like having your own person.
Right.
I don't think AI should ever replace you having your person.
Gotcha.
I wish you knew how much people need help.
Yeah.
And that's why therapists, mentors, consultants, coaches are thriving. You see, I wish you knew how much loneliness people feel. People feel lonely even in family gatherings. People feel loneliness, bouts of loneliness going to work, depression, all those things. All those mental, emotional baggage people carry with them. And so if AI is here to help those types of people that are not you, me, her, AI is here to stay. That's what we're told. So I think that we should embrace it and see how we can leverage and how it will help us. In terms of, back to the first question,
on
where
marriages,
you said
declining,
on marriages declining, I think that there's a lot of awareness coming up right now. People are getting more empowered. People are getting more, there's so much information going on. And so people don't see the need to be bound by religious expectations, mommy and daddy's expectations, what the society expects. Nobody wants to be stuck in that institution called marriage. I am married, so I have nothing against it.
Right.
I wish my marriage and I pray my marriage stays, but I like the sanctity, the stability that it brings for my children, myself. But beyond that, there are people that it didn't work for. People are finding relationships with AI. I know friends that have found their partners with AI, not marriage partners, but at least partners that have brought them joy, brought them completeness, brought them love with no self-judgments. People that have been divorced, people that have been separated, they're finding those resources. And you say that the chat box and AI and all the apps and all those things will not work. No, they will even work and make more money.
Interesting points. Look, I want to thank you three. I think we're going to dive into our food now. Patience Karo, certified money coach, Oluchugo, our personal finance consultant, Dr. Millicent Melo, doctor. Thank you all for sharing your thoughts on this Valentine's Day 2025. Really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much.
All
All right,
let's dig in.
Let's dig in.